When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Your body isn't a problem to fix. It's a system to support. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause. Ollie's Women's Wellness line is built on real science for every stage. No guilt, no stigmas, just science-backed supplements that work with you, not against you. Choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
KAROL G Bruno Mars Still. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a pretty good episode for you today. We're talking about some more KAROL G. You know, honestly, I didn't think I was going to cover even more, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, like, y'all know, as if we do the international reviews, y'all know KAROL G is one of my favorites, so I'm not even mad at it. And we also got Bruno Mars, which I haven't talked about Bruno Mars in quite a while. We covered his last album, pretty good album. I was kind of surprised. You know, I thought it was not going to be good, and then I actually listened to the album, and I was like, yeah, this is a pretty good fucking album. You know, like you listen to something, you just go, yeah, I know why. I see why this is a good album. You know, so I'm mad at it. We got KAROL G, we got Bruno Mars Still. Let's talk about it, because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I've been listening to a lot of pop music, a lot of R&B music. Honestly, not a lot of R&B. Maybe like a one album. I guess Drake counts as a couple albums, but like, let's be real. There hasn't been any really, new big R&B, but I've been listening to a lot of pop music, and I like the fact that I listen to this new pop music, and I like how people love commenting on this stuff, saying like that music has soul, this music has instrumentation, and then I listen to the album, and yeah, it's okay. Like recently, I got a giant paragraph. This motherfucker wrote an essay about my Olivia Rodrigo album review, saying that, my music taste just isn't that good. This album's perfect. And so I hear that, and then he sends me another giant essay, and maybe at the end of the year, when we do, the ending episode, maybe we'll read all my new hate comments, because I got a lot of new hate comments. I got a lot of new ones. All right, I got so many new ones. I don't even know how to fucking get through them. So we might do something at the end of the year talking about those. But he left another one, still defending that, because that album, had perfect vocals, had perfect instrumentation. Everything about that album was perfect. So I listened to the album, and I'm just going to be fucking straight honest with y'all. The Olivia Rodrigo album was okay. It was just okay. Like, I keep seeing people saying that this shit's like a 9 out of 10. Or, it's one of the best albums. And I listen to it and I just go, no. It's really not. I'm just going to be really honest with you. All right?
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
At Ollie, we've got wellness down to a science. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause, our women's wellness line offers science-backed support for every stage. No judgment, no shame, none of the stigma. Just supplements designed to meet you wherever you're at. Ollie, choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
Like, you think the live instrumentation is good? Well, let's talk about this song, KAROL G Bruno Mars Still. First of all, the instrumental is just absolutely insane, alright? You know, the drums sound really good, they sound fresh, they sound nice, they sound clean, really good guitar in here too, really nice kind of dreamy synths that just kind of take over the entire instrumental, and it's also got that classic R&B vibe sprinkled in with the keys, with the background vocals, with all the different elements here. So I do like that. It's also got a sprinkle of some kind of 2000s R&B sounds kind of baked into here too. 2011, 12 sound too. Just all these different elements. And this is what I call a hodgepodge. And, you know, if you actually make a good hodgepodge, if you actually can put different elements grabbing from R&B, soul music, you know, piano, and that's kind of funny, but pop music too, and you can take all these elements and, you know, kind of stir them together all in a pot, and you get this perfect, you know, song. Because, you know, you listen to songs these days and you have to have these elements, because if you don't have these elements, your song sounds boring. If you have no switch ups, if you can't do the vocal switch ups, if you can't do the ending vocal runways, if you actually can't go crazy, then what's the fucking point of listening to the song? Because I listen to a lot of songs and they have all this buildup. This is going to be such a big hook. And then you listen to the hook and no, it's not that. It's quite the fucking opposite. It's kind of boring. It's flat. It's kind of whatever. So that's what I kind of get from, you know, a lot of the music I've been listening to on this show. And, you know, I get all these comments, you know, people defending this music all the time, and you know, it just kind of blows my mind. Like, has the standards for people's ears for what they listen to just kind of gone down? Like, people are arguing about my Taylor Swift review that I've done about the new Toy Story 5 song. I've already said it, movie soundtrack songs suck anyways as actual music to listen to, but you're sending me essays defending this music is just mind-blowing to me. Like, people are defending like 4s and 5 out of 10s like they're like 10 out of 10s, and I just don't see it. I don't see the same effort. And
when you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
At Ollie, we've got wellness down to a science. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause, our women's wellness line offers science-backed support for every stage. No judgment, no shame, none of the stigma. Just supplements designed to meet you wherever you're at. Ollie, choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
in fact, I see more of a lazy effort than actual good effort in the music. And then I listen to a song like this, and this just kind of reminds me of back in the day when I listened to a lot of songs that actually had effort into them, when they actually felt like songs of their own. And this is exactly how you do it. You take elements that have already existed and you sprinkle something new into it. KAROL G singing in the beginning was really good. The beginning verse sounded nice. The vocals were good. The vocal switch-ups, the flow switch-ups, all those different elements just, worked really nice together. And then you got Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars comes in here and actually delivers a pretty good verse. The singing's good, the background vocals are good, and just overall, when we talk about the song, guys, when we talk about KAROL G Bruno Mars Still, this is probably one of the best songs of 2026. And this is how you do it right here. This is just how you do it. And I feel like, if new artists want to make music, look at this blueprint. Look how all these different elements, all these different sounds work together. Because if you can understand that, if you can actually understand what you're listening to, then hey, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time making music because you understand that, you know, complexity is something that sometimes your music needs just to stand out, because there's a lot of shit that just kind of sounds the same. So you gotta do something a little bit new. So overall, I enjoyed this song. I'm gonna easily give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, what y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know, let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And now, I have...
Ouch. This knee is killing me, but I can't stop training. The marathon is in 2 weeks.
Let's get on ZocDoc and find a doctor to take a look at that for you.
Okay.
Here's a review. Dr. Craddock really takes his time.
No, I don't have time.
What about Dr. Charles? His patients say he can help find a quick fix, and he's in network.
Great, now we're talking. Book it.
Booked. 1 mile down, 19 to go.
Bring it on.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.
No idea what I'm going to be talking about next. You know, is it KAROL G? Is it... I don't know what I'm going to be talking about now. But we'll figure it out. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.